Welcome to week 8 of NF. Where us three are usually living in NFHell. This year, maybe not quite the case. I'm Midwest Jet, your host. Welcome back. Dames Marvs, Dames and Jas. Welcome back, guys. How was your weekend, Jas?
Another weekend, another win. Looking forward to next week, but it was good to get a win. Take down the Jags.
All right.
And excited.
Dames, Marvs.
I'm repping the Cortez Kennedy today. Chuck the Fargers. It's all good in Seattle, bro.
Wow, what a crazy year so far. We're going to get started. We're going to talk a little bit about this week's injuries, maybe some big things that happened. I'm going to go ahead and start since it's kind of like, I think this is basically why we started NFHell. Just when things are looking so good for the Jets, I feel like this happens every time. Breece Hall, like the electric rookie, everybody's loving this guy. He's just dominating. He's starting to get into a groove. Out for the season, torn ACL. Then Elijah Vera Tucker, our best offensive lineman, who's been playing all over the place this year. He's basically played 3 positions on the line, allowed 0 sacks, played left tackle one game, like dominated, torn tricep, bicep, pec, whatever, some shit on his elbow, out for the season. NFHell, dude. NFHell. Can we bounce back? I mean, we do have Michael Carter. Now we also signed James Robinson from the Jags. Or I guess we traded for him. Yeah, which we crushed the Jags on that one. Kind of like when we traded Jamal Adams to the Seahawks. But anyway, any other big injuries we were talking about?
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams is hurt going into his bye, so he's got a couple weeks to get healthy. Not really.
Right.
So, okay, what did you guys give up for Williams or
Robinson,
sorry. Boy.
What'd you give up for?
Compensatory pick. Right now, I think it's a fifth rounder.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Because here's the thing: next year, I mean, not to be looking forward to next year already, but that's what it's like in NFL. We will have Breece, Michael Carter, and James Robinson. Oh my God! Like, to me, that's.
How long's he under contract for?
I do not know that. Jas, the detail guy, do you have those deets?
We'll get it.
We'll have to look into that.
Okay, so this is. I went back and I obviously watched the show more than once or twice, so I can speak intelligently on it the following week. We were really, really ramming Christian McCaffrey down everyone's throats, and he's a fucking 49er now.
Yeah. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Yeah, talk about a fire sale. Let's just start getting rid of people. You get rid of Christian McCaffrey?
What the fuck? Not even a first rounder.
Right. Not even a first rounder. You kidding?
No way. You know what, though? Here's the thing. The 49ers are like, they better win it this year, because if they don't, they're fucked. They're fucked.
Are they trying to do the Rams thing, but not as good?
Yeah. I mean, and what good did it do them? They got fucking, I told you guys that they were going to get destroyed by Kansas City. I told you guys that.
You did. I mean, I'm assuming
you was.
And I didn't know that
for 3 quarters.
What's that?
I said it was close for 3 quarters.
Yeah. Well, it started out. I was like, oh shit, because didn't they go up 10-0?
Mm-hmm.
I was
like,
I think so.
This is not cool, man. This is not cool. Anyway.
Well, and we'll see.
A fucking Niner.
Yeah, going into this week, have a little more time to prepare. So I think. Also, yeah, he played like I don't think it was many snaps, but.
No, I mean, realistically, right. It's not like he got traded on a Monday.
Right.
Like has the playbook, but he literally got the playbook. I heard on his flight, on the way there, and like with probably not even a practice under his belt with the team.
They probably gave him. Here's one package. Know this one. We'll throw you in the red zone. We'll get more in next week.
Yeah, it's insane that he was even able to jump in at all. But there's already memes up that he wants to be traded. I think it's hilarious.
I saw those. That's hilarious.
I mean, there's no truth behind it, but it's still funny.
Right. Hey, Panther fans, why don't you comment below? I mean, you had Baker, Sam Darnold, You brought Cam back last year. Who's their quarterback now? I mean, like, what is going on there?
Dude, it's funny that you just said that. That was a waste of 12 seconds because there's no Carolina fans anywhere. They don't exist anymore.
You're right. Right. All right. Let's get into last week's games. I'm going to start off by saying I went 9-5, brought my overall record up to a whopping 64-44. I am 20 games over 500. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think I had one switch and I think it worked out. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm making all of that up. But the point is I went with the Jets and the Giants again, and I won both those games, but should have went to trifecta here. Dames, how'd you fare?
Fucking telling you guys. All right. Well, I went 7-7. And like, that's pretty basic. All right, guys, here's the deal. Like, I'm loyal. I'm gorgeous in a rugged, like, horseback riding kind of way. You guys, I'm like the riders of the Rohirrim. I should be banned forthwith from the kingdom of Rohan for my picks. Just terrible lately. The last 2 weeks. I mean,
you're letting me gain on you, bud.
Trust not to hope, forsaken these lands.
Jas, how'd you fare?
8-6. So Dames got another one on you, bud. I'm 7 over 500. Where are you at on the 500?
I'm 57-51, so I'm 6
Oh, okay.
All right.
If you were a bet man, you'd probably still be losing, but it's all good. So here we go. I think we're going to start off. We're going to talk about last week's game, the first game of the week. Saints Cardinals. You were right.
You know what? Don't even say anything because I want to go to the tail of the tape on this one.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh God, here we go. The tail. Saints Cardinals. Thursday night football. I'm going Saints on the road. Their defense is playing well. The Cardinals are just coming off a loss to the Seahawks. This is my first bold pick of the week, boys. Going with the road team. Saints, Cards. It's really not that far of a drive, so it's not like that big of a deal. Dames, I take it you are not agreeing.
You jackass.
Didn't you call me a jackass for picking the
beady little eyes? Every fucking time you make an analysis of a team that Seattle just played, Seattle just beat them, so clearly the Saints are going to beat them. Like, fuck you, man. Fuck you and your stupid green hat. Arizona all the way.
Okay, man, I can't wait. Let's play this one back next week. Jeff,
yeah,
so you got.
Yeah, we will.
I have. This is where.
That's
he's
enough
playing
of
it back. He's playing it back.
So, Jas basically just said he was tired of Arizona, and that's why he was.
Way to go,
Thank
Jeff.
you. I was gonna say,
You had to be like, we're going to have to rewind the tape on this one. Yeah, well, there you go, pal.
Well, put my foot.
Where is the foot in my mouth?
Put my giant foot, you know what I'm saying, ladies, in my mouth. All right. Anyway, I took, the wrong team. So you guys, Dames obviously took the right team. All right. Moving on.
Didn't help
Ravens, Browns. Browns, yeah. Ravens, Browns. We all took the Ravens. I'm pretty sure no one took the Turds. Well, maybe Dames did. I mean, I feel like you took Raves. Okay. So we all took the Ravens. Lamar at home. We figured they would bounce back. They did. Brissett, I'm pretty sure it was pretty close there for a smidge, and then it wasn't. So, Jas, any comments on this game?
Gus Edwards was back for the Ravens and scored a couple touchdowns and took away the value of a different running back. So, pick up Gus Edwards.
If I actually was cool and like didn't want to just rub it in your faces, I would rewind the tape where I said, I'm just looking at your stupid faces and I want to pick against you. So I went with Cleveland. I didn't believe it for a second, but I was trying to sneak one over on you guys, but
no, not gonna happen.
Yeah,
not with the Turds, dude. Not with the Turds.
Didn't work.
Bucks at Panthers. What in WTF? Okay, this is the first game I'm gonna say, maybe even all year, like they don't have their starting quarterbacks. They just trade away their best running back, one of in the league. They fire their coach. blah, 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 blah. Tom Brady's coming in off a loss. We're all saying how he's going to, blah. Oh my goodness. Nothing. The Bucs look like trash. Evans is signing autographs before the game for the refs, and Tom Brady, I think he's done. And again, people are going to probably comment on here. Go ahead. How, he's just going through a rough patch. No, he's old. He's getting divorced. 90% of the game is mental, and his mind is not in the game.
If you're Carolina, what are you even playing? Like, how do you even put your uniform on and want to play? Like, and then they go out and do this. Like, all right. So this brings up a good point. We had 3 people participate in the chat this week, so I want to bring those people up. And I said her name was Amber last week. It's Amanda. I fucked up. That's a huge dude. Yeah, that's a big apology that I had to go. But she went 7-7 this week. Jason went 7-7 this week.
Our boy Cracker.
And Dane Michael, he didn't pick the Bucs or Carolina game, but if he did, he would have picked the Bucs. So I'm going to put him at 7-7 as well. So all 3 participants in the chat went 7-7 with me.
So here's the deal, guys. If you're participating in the chat, 20 games over 500, Midwest Jet. I mean, I don't just say hashtag.
Don't worry about that. Just worry about your overall percentage, because you weren't here from the beginning. So your overall percentage is how we're going to do this. So I don't care how many games you get over 500.
Well, I mean, the thing is I've been here since the beginning. Jas has not, and his percentage still isn't even close to mine. Mine's 20 games over 500.
Well, that's fine.
I'm 7 over in half the time. So yeah, maybe I'd be 14 over. But
Yeah.
winning percentage is accurate. Thank you, Damon.
Oh, we are going by winning percentage, which I'm at first. Okay, let's go.
We'll start going that forward.
Somebody take this fucker out.
Oh, by the way, Jails, we are undefeated against our fans' predictions so far. So someone try to beat me and then Jails.
Good luck. I mean,
Technically, I am undefeated too. The tie.
That's true. That's true.
Right.
We're all undefeated.
we're all undefeated for everyone. All right, next up, Falcons, Bengals. Wow, I feel like this might be the time where the Bengals are back. Joe Burrow looked yikes. So now I'm like, wow, they can stay on this roll. They are back to that Super Bowl contending team. Jamar Chase lit it up. Bengals won big. No contest.
He did look hurt for a little bit, but I think he's gonna be all right.
Yeah. Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
And he was gimping around. Yeah. Jas, any surprises in this game?
No, it was exactly as I said. Bengals had to get on track. We knew it was coming. Falcons is a pretty good recipe to get into a pretty high scoring affair. Chase looked fine with those 2 touchdowns to me, so we'll see.
Score points, man. The Falcons can score points. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's true. I mean, Mariota, might not be as bad as people think. Next up, Lions. Cracker. Jason, the guy who participated, is a Cowboys fan. Sure, he took the Cowboys in that one. Man, the Lions are just kind of a disappointment right now. I feel like their fans are living in NFHell. It kind of just went
For the last decade, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Seriously.
That's true.
Wow, what a shocker. Say something controversial, Jails.
Call me John Madden. R.I.P. Yeah, so Dak didn't look great, but again, the Lions are trash. I feel like this game was me. Jas, you agree this is your division? Want to shout out to Cracker? Or?
Yeah, I ran into Cracker this weekend, and he watches the show, and he gave me a lot of shit for how I was dogging the Cowboys, saying the Lions are gonna win, and well, he was right. So, Jason, I'm sure I'll pick against the Cowboys soon. So,
Hearing about Joe.
The Lions are underachieving. I agree. I think they're my team this week that I'm gonna not pick. So you guys might want to pick them, because when I do this, the team typically wins.
Oh, you're telling us your strategy. All right, sweet. All right, that's pretty much on that game. Jas, you're up. You're gonna start this one. I know you just got in Rambo on, but Giants over the Jags. Man, the Giants just find ways to win. I feel like right down to the end again.
It is it's becoming a trend. Be down in the fourth quarter or the game goes within one possession. All games, one possession. We've won 6 out of 7. That's unheard of. We don't talk about some of these smaller injuries, but I got 2 O-linemen out, probably 4 weeks. And then my rookie tight end, Bellinger, got poked right here, blood gushing out on the field, broke his orbital and his septum, had to have surgery. So with a visor, maybe he'll be back
Well, look,
2-3 weeks, as long as his vision is good. But another good win. I'm looking forward to this coming weekend. And then we got our bye, so no letdowns heading into the bye, and we'll be in great shape.
James, what do you think about that Giants game? I mean, Jas pretty much told us everything we needed to know.
closer than I thought it was going to be, closer than it should have been.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even mention that we had 200-yard rushers, Daniel Jones, and of course Saquon Barkley. That hasn't happened in forever, so we're dangerous. We're hard to defend. Hard.
Next up, Colts at Titans. Matt Ryan getting benched for the season after this game. I don't know if you guys heard that. They're going with their rookie, right? Rookie quarterback. He's done. He's pretty much done. You might as well just retire. I don't even know why you would be the backup. Just be like, done.
I think it's a second-year quarterback, and B, I think it is contract related. I'm guessing they said, hey, if we're in the playoff race, we'll keep paying you. If you suck at this point of the season, going with this guy because we got to see what we have, and that's why they're doing this, from what I read.
Yeah, I watched a lot of this game. Wyatt, he was over here. He's from Indy. He's a Colts fan. And literally they were like marching down the field, running the ball, Taylor back, nice little, all of a sudden he would just do the dump. Like, I'm not even joking, to be like 3 guys in the middle of the field. He would just go right to them. Like, I'm like, I don't know if like, he's lost it, man. He's not Matty Ice anymore. He's Matty retired. James?
This is another one where I looked at your stupid faces and I tried to get one over on you, and I was just wrong. Like I said, I should be banished forthwith from the kingdom of Rohan.
True, that's kind of a pathetic.
Titans just quietly win games.
What do you
for the division lead, man? I thought, all right, Indy's gonna.
Yeah, it's true.
Show up.
I mean, I wouldn't have been mad. I feel like I liked the Colts a little bit the last couple weeks and they won, but all right, Dames, you'll start you on this one. Packers Commanders, the dumbest fucking name in all of sports. Win. Like, what is going on? NFHell, dude. This is it. This is like the beginning of NFHell.
Let's not pretend that the Commanders don't have other wins. First of all, they've won.
Not with Heineke.
Well, that's neither here nor there. They have a great coach. He'll use the next man up mentality, and he'll run that into their gullets until they get it, and they clearly got it. I did say that Green Bay was going to struggle with this defense, and they did. They absolutely did. I didn't think that the Commanders would score enough points to pull it off, so I didn't pick Green Bay. I picked Green Bay because I was like, I mean, again, that's one of those things where I'm just ingrained in my head that they're going to come back. If they're down 10 in the fourth quarter, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Coming back.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, man. Jas, anything?
The NFL is crazy this year, dude.
Right.
I would like to add that the Giants gave the game plan to stop Rodgers, which the Jets and then Commanders have now followed. So take notes.
We'll get out of here.
First off, we have sauce anyway. We're gonna move on to the next game. Speaking of sauce, Jets defense luckily showed up, pretty much carried the team to this win against the Broncos. Broncos defense is tough, man. Granted, they also had a backup quarterback, but who knows? This ripping kid, I feel like it might have been. I feel like it was closer because he was playing. You know, who knows with Dangerous these days. Like I said, Zach Wilson played a clean game, smart game, didn't turn the ball over. Without Elijah Moore, we still were able to get, some passes here and passes there. Breece Hall busted off a 62-yarder prior to his season-ending injury. God damn it, NFHell. Anyway, the point is, we're moving on. We are at home against the Patriots, big division game coming up. So we'll just see how we bounce back from these injuries. But still, a win's a win. 5-2 Jets. The 5-2 Jets. We need to win 5 more games out of our. I feel like we can make the playoffs. We literally can make the playoffs. Holy shit! I can't believe I'm even saying those words on October, whatever date it is right now. Jas, Dames, anybody to add to this game? Did you guys both pick the Jets in this?
I would love to add to this game. I picked the Jets. I watched the game with Scoot, and I'm very nervous now for your quarterback because he's a magician running around back there. I mean, he runs more yards than your receivers run routes at one point in the game, I was telling Scoot. And your O-line is bad, and now you have another injury. I'd be very worried. I'm very worried that he's going to make it through the season from how much pressure he has on him. And I've seen some pressure on a quarterback, and not good, bro. You need some max protections going on. But 5-2.
Moving on. Dames, what do you think?
I just want to encourage you a little bit, buddy. Sometimes injuries result in other players getting a chance that wouldn't have, and like look at what Walker's doing in Seattle when Penny went down. I mean, you just never know.
Right.
Don't be just to totally discouraged because somebody went down, because somebody's there to take his place, and they may be the next big thing.
That's true. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Oh, NF hugs. Texans Raiders. God, I'm the Raiders won this game. I'm just still like,
Did they?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I didn't really pay much attention to this game. I just don't like the Raiders right now. I don't know what it is. Smiles maybe because he's tuning in and talking smack. A buddy of ours who likes the Raiders, so maybe he wants to keep tuning in. Come on, do some chatting down there. Derek Carr, I just don't trust the guy. Like, he's a good quarterback, but he's never. You have Devontae Adams now, and you're going backwards. And they still have Waller. I feel like they're just not as good.
On the table of 4 tiers of quarterbacks, which tier is Carr on? 2 or 3?
3.
Really?
Yeah. He's.
Okay.
I mean, it's like Kirk Cousins and him. I feel like, what about Kirk? Like Kirk Cousins in there,
is
like,
way better than Carr.
Okay, if he's way better than Carr, then yeah, Carr's definitely in the 3. Because Smalls up in Minnesota's in the 2, so Carr would be in the 3.
I picked the Raiders as well, I believe. I believe we all did.
We did.
I will say the argument that Smiles is going to bring is his comeback wins. And I am going to bring up, you can't have that many comeback wins unless you're always behind. So that's part of your fault too.
Right.
But I think they have time to get on track. So we'll see. They did score a decent amount of points. So we'll see if the bye fixed them. And
they're just hanging around in a division that's going to eclipse them anyway. They got fucked against the Chiefs, let's be honest. Yeah. But that was the high point of their season. Can they play at that level again? And if so, can they overcome the fucked?
Yeah.
We'll see.
So, I mean, not saying the Raiders can't, but they probably won't. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, Smeegs. Seahawks, Chargers, Dames, what is up? Oh, my goodness. The what place? What place are you in right now? What place are you in right now? Wow.
All right.
Wow.
I hope that you guys fucking listen to me this time. All right. The top scoring team in the NFL is the Kansas City Chiefs. The second highest scoring team in the NFL is the Seattle Seahawks. All right. If you told me that we were going to lose Russell Wilson and then like 7 games into the season, we would be the second, the NFC's highest scoring team, I would have said, "You're at who did we get at quarterback? Who did Pete sneak in there?" Right? That would have been my thought process.
Right.
Geno Smith is a baller. It's confirmed. We don't have to wait anymore. There's a large enough sample to see that the guy is just accurate as shit. He doesn't have happy feet. His offensive line, consisting of 2 rookie tackles, are getting the job done. And he's got a dynamite running game with Walker, K9. That's his nickname, K9.
Cool. That's a cool nickname.
Kenneth Walker the third. He's number 9, so K9. Right?
Got it.
Stud. Just absolute. He's going to be the ground player of the week. He should be. 2 touchdowns in hostile territory. What a game. 37 points on the Chargers. You guys never would have seen that coming.
Right. No one did. I
And
don't
the
think
defense 2 weeks in a row has been shut down. Seriously, we won by 3 scores almost. So
on Herbie,
yeah,
which we all love. So
still think he might be playing hurt, but
I am so big time surprised. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Jas, do you have anything to add to this game?
I picked the Chargers. I'm definitely disappointed in what's going on there. And, the Seahawks are a top team in the NFC, which I also can't believe I'm saying that. Obviously I need one more week to really prove it, and I don't think that's gonna happen. But for now, into this week, looking good. Looking good.
Yeah. Pete Carroll. I'm just gonna say hats off Pete Carroll, because I'm telling you right now, I was a Pete Carroll, like, what WTF are you doing? But now it's making sense. It's like everything is coming to light. Get Russell out of there. The Jamal Adams thing is still a little shaky, but they thought they were gonna win that year. I get it.
dude, let's be honest. He was awesome
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah.
Amazing when he came to Seattle the first year. Since then, what the hell's he's not playing. He's injured every time. So get right. Seriously, if it takes 2 years to get right and come back wherever you're playing, just come back and get right, and I'm sure you'll be a dominant player. But this draft that Pete Carroll has, the one picks through the 6 picks, these guys are all playing, they're all producing. This might be the best draft since 2 Hall of Famers, Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner. It might be the best draft we've ever had. So we'll see. It's early.
All right. We'll talk about the game here coming up. Chiefs, Niners. We kind of touched on this at the beginning with McCaffrey, but it wasn't really a game. The Chiefs dominated. I'm telling you, I hope we can rewind the whole first show. I'm pretty sure, quote me if I'm wrong here, Dames, but I'm pretty sure that I said Tyreek Hill doesn't matter with Mahomes. It doesn't matter. He has weapons all over. People are now weapons. It's like the Peyton Manning effect. He goes somewhere, oh my God, this receiver and this tight end are the best in the league. He leaves, they get a new contract, and then they suck. It happened many times. It's the same thing with Mahomes. Remember the tight end for the Broncos? Julius Thomas signed a huge deal in Jacksonville. Dump. Then remember the other Thomas, the receiver, Demetrius.
Are you saying that Travis Kelce would be terrible somewhere else?
He wouldn't be terrible, but he's not going to be as good without P. Mahomes.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Drop it.
This game is boring. And I never get worried. When the Chiefs go down, I never get worried. They went down 10 points. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
They're going to win.
All right, let's move on this one. Jas, you can start this one off. Steelers at Dolphins. Dolphins sneak the win. What'd you like about this game or not like?
I picked the Dolphins, so I liked that I picked them. Tua was back. Looked all right from, he stayed healthy. Got the win. I think they might be 4-0, 4-1 with Tua. And the Steelers continue to baffle, or they can turn it over and look like garbage, and then who are they going to beat next week? I don't know. They're a roller coaster right now. So yeah, Dolphins win. Not a lot. Not an exciting game either.
Pickett had a couple chances. He had the ball down, whatever, blew it. The last one in the end zone was like, what? A couple of those passes. I don't mind him. He's a rookie, but man, some of those passes, you're like, what are you doing? Yeah. Dolphins, Tua. I'm telling you guys still, I'm not a Tua guy. The Jets played them, I think, the last game of the season in Miami. My God. Hopefully that's to win the division. That would be dope.
Yeah. I'm at odds with Pittsburgh, dude. I never know what to think.
Right. Good coach.
I started out thinking, all right, they've been good for 20 years. They're going to be good. Then they proved they were bad. Then they made a quarterback change and they got good. And then I don't know. Fuck Pittsburgh.
Yep. I'm down with that.
Watt will be back. Watt will be back in a week or two. So
I don't even care.
That will help.
He's like his brother. He gets hurt all the time. Anyway, what do you guys think? Comment down below. We want to hear your thoughts on these Steelers. We want to hear about Pickett. What do you think about your rookie? Last game of the week was last night. What a weird whatever, dude. Again, yeah, we're all like, oh, in Belichick. I think I even said in Belichick I trust for some dumb reason, or like, my God, that hurt. And then hear me, I'm talking smack about Fields. Fields looked pretty good when they had those designed runs. He rolled out of the pocket. Some of those lasers he was throwing in there. I mean, he's
Can you imagine how frustrating it would be to get like 3rd and 27 block and then blanket your receivers and then the guy just runs for 28 yards.
I know, right?
How many times did we see that?
Yeah, that happened last night. Like every time, I swear. Every time.
I'm gonna say this, and then we'll wrap this up. And if Jess, you can speak, obviously, if you want to. But they should have started Zappy. All right.
Yep.
Started Mac Jones. They were down 10 points. You bring in Zappy, then it goes 14-10. Before, like, I went to the bathroom and I came back, and it was 14-10. Maybe they're not down 10 points if Zappy's in the game. And then from there, I can't explain the second half, but the Bears, they went off. Their defense could not cover when they would do something amazing and get them, they would get them in like, 3rd and 27, and he fucking runs 28 yards. That game was perplexing.
Yeah.
Communication breakdown. Did you see Belichick saying he's communicated? You got players saying they didn't know what the hell's going on. Then he's saying, well, only the leaders of the team know what's going on. It's unraveling.
Who doesn't love this?
Belichick and Brady go out because no one wants them by the end of the year.
Welcome to NFHell.
He's losing his mind.
Welcome to NFL.
All the benefits.
I mean, no one's going to be complaining when those two are gone. I hope they both retire at the same time. All right. Enough about those two idiots. Let's move on to this week's picks. Week number 8 of NFL. Who has buys this week?
Chiefs, Chargers. That's it.
Oh, just 2 teams. All right. Good. Good. The more football, the better. All right. Let's get it started. Week 8. Thanks for tuning in to NFHell. Game Thursday night. Ravens at Bucks. I'll go ahead and get things started off. I'm going to roll with fuck Tom Brady. I'm just going to keep that one going. And I am going to go Ravens on the road. Better coach, better quarterback, better team. Ravens on the road at Tampa. Jas, you agree or disagree?
I do agree. I wouldn't quite say all those things, but the Bucks D is good. So Lamar's going to be in for one. I think this will be closer. I don't know. Maybe we think it's going to be close, but I think this will be closer than we think. But Lamar's legs are always the deciding factor in Ravens.
James?
All right. I did make a note in my head to say that the Ravens are going to peck at the dead, dying body of Tom Brady. But the fact that you guys both picked them, and the fact that I know that if the Bucks lose, they're probably out of the playoff picture. I mean, it's early yet, but losing this many games in a row cannot be good. I'm going to switch.
Game 1 switcheroo, dude.
Going Tampa.
Game 1 switch. Here we go. Tampa.
This has to work out. This has to work out for us sometimes because he seems to have a worse record than us. So thanks, James.
Yeah.
Go Ravens.
I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah, I hate Tom Brady. Okay. Game 2, Broncos at Jaguars. I believe Russ could be back. I don't think it matters. Going into Jacksonville, I think they looked pretty good against the Giants, who were 6-1. And I'm gonna. Do you want to speak first on this one, there, Buck?
London game. There's no home team. London game.
Thank you.
If that changes your mind.
Thanks, Kamish. I'm gonna say I'm still going with the Jags. I just think they're the better team. They played well against the Giants and lost. They had a chance at the end. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is a baller. I really do like him. I think he's coming along well. I like Peterson, the coach. And I just think the Broncos are spiraling. I feel like that defense is like, they're getting sick and tired of keeping the team in the game. So they're just tired of it. James, what you doing here?
We fucked up. And we fucked up because we don't have a script, which we will have for season 2. Jess, do you know who our bye week teams are?
Chiefs and Chargers this week, and the Bills, Rams, Viking, and Eagles are coming off their bye this week.
Thank you. All right, so only 2 teams have a bye this week.
Yeah, he said that earlier, by the way. We said
that. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. But the London game we were not aware of. Who do you got?
God, this is so. Both teams are equally shit. Garbage, just bags of trash. I kind of want to know what Jas is going to pick. I have Jacksonville. So I'm with Jails right now. Where are you at?
I am also with Jacksonville. I'm going to tell you 2 reasons why.
Let's hear it.
Trevor Lawrence did impress me in the Giants game, but he also missed a couple throws, so he could have really had a big game if he just drops a couple in the bucket. And 2, they traded away Mr. Robinson to the Jets for a reason. Travis Etienne Jr. It's time to showcase him, and I think with him and Lawrence running around, same thing, Jaguars. Across the pond.
All right, Dame. What, Dames? Are you going double back?
You know what? Are you daring me?
Double back to back.
Fucking
dog dairy.
done.
Done.
Denver.
Oh, my God. Here
Denver.
we go. Tune in next week to find out, did Dames reverse cards Uno reverse? We'll see if they paid off or he just keeps.
Let's roll, Broncos country.
let's rip.
Let's roll.
All right, moving on to the third game. Falcons are at home against the Carolina Panthers. Dames, who you got? I see you
Falcons.
shaking.
They score points. Falcons score points. It's over. Carolina has nobody left. I don't know what the fuck they were playing for against Tom Brady, but that was amazing. That was their Super Bowl. It's over. Falcons.
Jasper.
PJ Walker, guys. That's who their quarterback is. He played a pretty good game. His week 1.
Hi, Walker? Is that what you said?
PJ Walker.
Okay.
Pearl Jam Walker.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean I'm picking them either. Falcons at home. Panthers run out of gas after one inspiring game.
Yep. I'm going to deal the same thing as you guys. I'm with you all the way. Falcons at home. Mariota, they look pretty good. They can score points like Dames has been preaching. The Panthers, I feel like that was, one and done. All right, let's move on. The Bears coming off a win at Dallas. Man, I easily underlined Dallas. I was like, oh, they're going to win this game. But now when I'm just kind of thinking about it, I'm like, can the Bears do this? I feel like almost like Dallas, it's one of those teams where, and then the Bears could come in there and beat them. Now, do I think that's going to happen? No, I'm going to take Dallas. But I'm also not – I won't be surprised if that Bears defense holds them in and then Fields makes a play. But I'm going to say Dallas at home just because I don't really know. It's just a gut feeling. Jas?
James, I want you to go first on this one.
Okay, fine.
Justin Fields is the new Dak Prescott. Like, he's not that good, but he's not that bad.
Not that good.
Like,
that's a good one.
What the fuck? Like,
Jason, comment on that, bro. What do you think about that comment?
Yeah, it's a fucking mirror match at this point. Both teams coming off a win. I got to go with the home team. I fucking hope the Bears win. I trust not to hope. It's forsaken these lands, but I think the Dallas is going to win.
Jasper, can you take Dallas? Are you going to be able to take Dallas?
Switching it up.
Oh!
All right. I picked these games before the Monday night game, and I have Dallas underlined in my phone right now. I'm switching it up. Jason, I just wanna,
He just
wants
to go.
So,
yeah, he just wants to say, can't pick Dallas on, not picking Dallas on live TV.
So I'm not picking Dallas on TV. And the Bears, they inspired me. They're ready.
All right. Next game up, Miami at Detroit. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I am saying Detroit is going to win this game. Tua sucks. The Lions are going to rise up for their coach. He's been crying on TV. They're going to win. They know how to score points. Let's not forget that. Beginning of the year, they were putting up a lot of points. Goff. The last couple of weeks, yeah, I get it, but they're coming back. It's time. It's time to rebound, guys. It's time to rebound against a hopeless Miami Tua Tebow game. This is my reach probably, but I'm just telling you, I have a feeling Detroit's going to win at home. They need this game more than Miami. Jas?
This is the one where I said the Lions are the team I can't pick this week, and you guys should pick the other team, and Jails has already done it. And I'm gonna stick with it. I'm going with the Dolphins because I cannot pick the Lions because of how bad they've been. So you're welcome, Damon. That's a free one. Go ahead.
Well, he's got Detroit. You got Miami. So I have to look at which one of you douchers I want to pick with. You know what? Just because Jail's made that stupid face right now, you know what? I have Detroit. And this is the last time. This is their last chance. And I want Miami to win. I just
Let's go Fins.
I have to pick what I think. I want Miami to win, but I just got a feeling that Detroit at home has to come off of this at some point. They were putting up lots of points early in the year, and then they just went dead.
Right.
But I do want to make this comment too because I think it's funny. Matthew Stafford without an offensive line is Jared Goff. So
that's a bold statement. I don't know if there's any Lion fans out there or Ram fans, but they can go ahead and tune in as well. Let's hear it. Let's hear it down below. Arizona at Minnesota. I think this would be a pretty good game. Jas, who are you taking on this one? I'm gonna have you start, and then I'm
gonna take the home team Vikings. Kind of on the same thing with the Cardinals. They're not impressing me, and the Vikings at home are tough to beat. It's a loud place, and it doesn't look like it's on prime time since it's up here at the middle of the list. Vikings.
James.
That's a fair point on the prime time, dude. I honestly toiled over this one. Okay, I didn't really. I just typed out who they're playing. I typed out Arizona versus Minneapolis, and I put Arizona as the winner because I just think I don't know why. I just think the Vikings are getting too far ahead of themselves, and they're going to go in there overconfident. And Arizona's they've got all their players back now, and they're going to start wowing some people. So I got Arizona.
All right, I'm going to go with Jas on this one. I'm going with the home team. I am not surprised. I won't be surprised if Arizona wins. I agree with some of those points. I just think Minnesota at home. I feel like the Cardinals maybe need another game under their belt to kind of get going. I felt like they looked okay last week. They didn't dominate or anything. And I feel like didn't Minnesota just come off a bye? They have a new coaching regime. I feel like they're a little better than they used to be, as in they're going to be fresh. They're going to feed Justin Jefferson the rock. I'm going Vikings at home over Arizona.
Where's Thielen been?
He's hooked on it. You know what I mean? Hooked on it, Thielen. Raiders Saints. I don't know where he went. Raiders Saints. This is a dumb game, in my opinion. This is a dumb game. Yeah, you heard me. Smiles. Raiders at Saints. Here's the deal. I don't like both teams, and I know I'm talking shit about the Raiders, but I'm going to go Raiders on the road. I just feel like the Saints just can't win. You know, they do a bunch of things. They just can't win. Their defense is good, but again, they're on the field way too much. I'm going Raiders on the road. They're going to go back-to-back W's. Dames, who are you thinking on this one?
Definitely watch out for Alvin Kamara. If you can contain him, Andy Dalton ain't going to be no problem. I got the Raiders. I don't like it, but I got it.
Jas, you're going with just making this trifecta, or are you going Oppie Field? Poking that one in.
I have the trifecta underlined, and I'm going to stick with my gut. Feel like the Raiders had the bye, had the win. Maybe they're starting to get some momentum. They're a better team than the record shows, or at least I thought they would be coming in. So I'm gonna give them another shot here against a team like we said. Is it Dalton? Has he played good enough? Does Winston ever come back, or does it matter? No, I don't think it does. Raiders on the road. They got to keep winning these games if they want a chance, because they got some division games after that.
Keep pace. Yep, got to keep pace. I'm obviously going to start the next week in New York / New Jersey. The Patriots are coming to town. Division game. The Jets won their first division game against the Dolphins, which I was at in the last 13 games. I feel like we're going to continue rolling on this. I love what Coach Sala is doing in New York. We do have 2 linemen coming back, I believe. You know, we were talking about how Veritek went out, but I think Fant's back, and I'm not sure if Mitchell's back, but so we will have at least one guy back for sure. And then I love this pickup of James Robinson. We have Michael Carter already, who I thought did really, really well last year. Coming into the year, I thought maybe he would still be the one and Brees would be the two. So I like Dame's positive attitude. The defense still is going to play well. We got Sauce. I mean, who are the Patriots throwing to? Who's throwing the ball? A, and B, who are they throwing to? The best two corners in the league, DJ Reed, Sauce. I'm not saying it. It's like a fact right now.
Where'd you get DJ Reed from?
Who'd we get DJ Reed from, bro? Seriously, that guy is a boss.
He is.
I love DJ Reed. He's like behind Sauce, like probably one of my favorite players on the Jets. Zach Wilson will continue to get better, not make any mistakes. Like Jas said, he is Houdini back there. But you know what? I feel like we're on a roll. Patriots are coming off a short week, getting thumped by the Bears. Jets are going to win at home, and we're just going to continue this madness of NFHell. It's kind of, I feel like this is NFHell for me. It's, we're good. It's still, do I believe it? Can we beat the Patriots at home? This will be a test. Dames, you going with me? You jumping on my band? You jumping on, bro?
No. I do worry about the quarterback controversy that exists in New England now, but they're going to come in and thump you guys pretty hard. I have a feeling.
Can we rewind this next week?
Yeah.
For sure. Mark the timestamp. Thump the Jets. The Jets haven't got thumped this year. We have a really good defense now, so not going to happen.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Dane or Jas, how you got me all flustered. Jas, G-Man, who you got? Who you taking?
I swear the Jets, because he's riding your nuts.
Far fucking out, man. The Jets. Of course I'm taking the Jets. Patriots are the worst they've been in years. The Jets are the best they've been in years.
And still,
who are they going to throw? Who are they going to throw to? Who are they going to throw to is right. I mean, I think it's the other way. I think the Jets win this one handily, and then the questions are really mounting. Patriots' time has come.
I made my call, and I'm not changing it, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the Jets destroy the Patriots.
Right.
I would love that because it hasn't happened for like 25 years.
Right. They need it.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
They need a reminder.
And how fitting it would be if the Jets destroy the Patriots and they continue this down, and that's kind of the end of Belichick. Because I mean, we kind of helped him out by injuring Bledsoe.
I'd love that.
Be kind of poetic. Well,
but I don't mind eating my words next week if I'm wrong. So,
well, thank you. All right, Jas, we'll let you start this one off. It's in your division. Steelers, Eagles. The Eagles are coming off a bye, correct?
Yeah, I can say with pretty fair certainty here, you both are going to pick the Eagles, and I have them underlined again in my phone. But now that I think about the way the Steelers play the underdog role better than anyone.
Trap game.
I think about the Eagles coming off a bye, probably looking forward to when they got to play the Giants and Cowboys. And it's a trap game. So it's the 20s. It's been a crazy season. Somebody beat the Bucs last week that we couldn't believe. So I'm switching it again. Eagles will lose. Steelers.
Whoa.
Well, I'm gonna hop up another game on you. Taking the Eagles. I don't see how they take a step back after a bye. Again, I'm gonna go with their defense is gonna if it's Rookie Boy or Trubisky for the Steelers, I feel like the Eagles are gonna, they're gonna confuse him and do all those things. Hurts on the ground, throwing and passing. I think Eagles win big. Eagles at home. Dames?
Lower the camera, bud. I want to see what you're smoking. You fucking kidding me? This is the battle for Pennsylvania. Philly is undefeated. Pittsburgh is pretty much defeated.
Strangest year I've seen so far.
I mean, that's the only reason I'm not just absolutely turning off your mic and letting you go home early, is because it truly is the craziest year. I've got Philly. I would love it if Pittsburgh won, just to knock Philly down a rung or two. But I don't see it happen. I've got Philly.
Yeah. I feel like that too. All right. Got to be bold sometimes. I don't know if now's the time, but we'll find out. Titans, Texans in Houston. This is one of those games where I'm not going to watch really at all, probably. I'm picking the Titans just because I feel like the Texans are still the Texans and they keep losing. The Titans will run the ball well. Tannehill will play decent. And the Texans don't scare anyone. So I feel like the Titans go in there, win the game. Jas?
Agreed. Not a lot I'd like to watch in this game either. It's just going to be a little slugfest, run, play action, back and forth. Titans on the road, go to 5-2, I believe that would make them.
James Mars?
I just want to throw this out there. I'm never going to pick Houston this entire season. I will not pick them. Houston could play Houston at home, and I still wouldn't pick them. So it's absolutely going to be Tennessee. Sorry, B.
So good. All right, next up, the worst sports name in any sport, the stupid Commanders. I'm going to go first on this dumb game. I'm not picking the Commanders. I am picking Indy at home with this young quarterback. I'm telling you, I watched the game last week. The defense played well for Indy. The run game was great. Literally, Matt Ryan lost the game. He threw all they needed. They could have had a field goal every time. He would throw an interception. One was taken back, I think, to the hot. I mean, pathetic. So I think this guy comes in. They're going to be smart with him. They're going to run the ball. They're not going to make him make any bad decisions. The Commanders are horrible. Heineke had played one decent game against I wanted to be Brett Favre when I get older. Okay, well, you got your Favre moment against the Packers, but now that's over. You're going into Indy, road game for you. Colts at home. I see you shaking your head, Jas. You agreeing with me on this one?
Well, I picked the Bears over the Cowboys and the Steelers over the Eagles, so there's no way I'm going to pick the Commanders over anybody. Easy win.
I feel something coming on with Dames here.
You guys are fucking dopes. Like, I don't know if you were dropped on. Actually, I do know what happened to jails as a kid, but that barely explains all of this. So, all right. There's no Washington's back, baby. Washington's back. All right. They're gonna take this game. The Colts are an anomaly, and it's not just Matt Ryan. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not just Matt Ryan. It's their fans. They're
Wyatt
Terrible City. All of it. It's done. Commanders.
Bam. Market 0. All right. Let's go.
I've only ever driven through it, but it's terrible.
James, will let you start this one. San Fran at LA, two teams you fucking love. Who you going with on this one? The new Christian McCaffrey Niners or the Scrams at home?
Dude, I don't like either team, but I'm not saying that because they're in our division. Neither one of them is worth the hype that they get. I do think San Francisco is going to win because they're a better team, and the Rams are still going through the Super Bowl, whatever. Neither team is impressing me right now, and I hope that ends in a tie, but I'm going to pick San Francisco.
Dames and Jas?
Agreed. I think the Rams are, well, I specifically think Stafford's old and his elbow is affecting him. And I believe the Niners own the Rams even when the Rams were good. So 49ers on the road.
Okay, everybody picking down below. Remember who the champ is. I am going to take the Rams at home. I feel like this is one of those games where the Rams need it more than the 49ers. They know Garoppolo is just that. They're going to shut down McCaffrey. He's not going to have the offense down. I'm going to say Rams at home over the Niners. And I feel like it's almost probably an upset. I feel like are the Niners going to be favored in this game?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go Scrams at home. I think they bounce back. That offense is still deadly. They still got, that one receiver. What's his name? Oh yeah.
What's his name? Debo.
Yeah, Cooper Cup.
Debo.
So, and yeah, you're talking about the ninth place. Debo Schmebo. All right, Sunday night football. What I think prior coming into the season, we were all like marking this one on the calendar. This is going to be an amazing game. Oh, I skipped one, didn't I?
Well,
Are
you
we
haven't
saving
talked
that for
about the
last?
biggest fucking game we've been waiting for.
Saving that for last?
What the fuck, guy?
Yeah, can't we save that for last?
No. Monday Night Football goes last.
Fine.
Guys, this is not going to happen in season 2. I promise you. We will have the order down and we'll know exactly what's going on.
Well, I mean, the thing is this is the biggest game of the week.
For
So,
us.
Yeah, for you.
No one else
Welcome to
gives a
NFL,
fuck
dude.
about that. No one
True.
else gives
Most
a
people don't
fuck
care
about
about the Seahawks and the Giants. Okay, so I want you guys to both go right now at the same time. Who's going to win and why? Just joking. Go ahead.
I'll let my cohort go first.
Jess, why are the Giants going to win this game? In Seattle, I might add.
Well, we talked about win percentage earlier. The Giants is better. We talked about who has the best player on each team. No, we didn't, but we're talking about it now. Saquon Barkley, the Giants, better. We talked about who has a history of 4 Super Bowls. We're talking about how Geno Smith is still your quarterback, and he has not faced immense pressure up the middle like Sexy Dexy brings, from the edge like the Rook Thibodeau brings. And this is going to be the game where everyone remembers, oh, that's right. That's right, Geno. We remember. Giants big, on the road, no more 1 possession games by more than 6.5.
James, you have the mic. Rebuttal.
Boy,
Wow.
I think this kid has forgotten where he's come from the last 10 years. And all of a sudden, he's riding this wave of adrenaline that seems never ending. But all good things must come to an end, my friend. And if you think this is the game that Geno's going to decide that he's Geno, and you guys hated Geno before this game, you just fucking wait till after this game, bro. You're never going to be able to pick him again because he's going to give you fucking nightmares. This guy's an offensive machine. Number 2 in the NFL, number 1 in the NFC in scoring. You prepared for that? You prepared for that?
Doesn't scare me, Dame Marvs.
It doesn't scare you because you don't have to play it. You just got to watch it and have fucking tissues next to you, motherfucker.
The only thing that scares me is your running game. That's it. That's it.
If that's it, I hope that your team looks at it that way too and says, all we have to do is stop the run and we win. And then fucking you realize, oh, DK Metcalf, who may or may not play, and Tyler Lockett and Goodwin are coming at you with a quarterback that is accurate and gets rid of the ball and moves the ball down the field. I honestly, guys, I look at this game as going to be up and down the field all day long. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored. It doesn't even matter. I mean, I'd be very fortunate for you, but it doesn't even matter because there's somebody in there to fill his place. Not even worried about it. But he would be the best player on the field anyway if he was playing. So, Seahawks, Jails. I know what you're going to say already.
Here is the deal with this game. So I feel like I'm always in this position where like 2 of my friends, like the teams that are playing each other and they're both good. And then I am the guy that has to make the decision. And obviously I have to go with blood because it's my brother. On the road in Seattle though, I do feel like, here's the deal with the Seahawks. I did not know they were that high, like the second highest scoring team. I need to look at a few more stats, see who they played, what defensive they're going against. I don't know. So here's my thing. If they beat the Giants this week, I am picking them next week.
How many times did I hear?
I haven't said that yet. That was Jeff.
Hey,
he
knows
2 games ago. If we beat Arizona, you would get on the Geno bandwagon.
He knows if he picks against the Giants and then I lose, I'm gonna blame him for my win streak.
Well, if you're scared, if you're scared for your life, Jails, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. I grew up with this my whole life, so You know, you think he's bad right now when they're like 6 and whatever. You should saw him during the Super Bowl runs when they beat the Patriots who were undefeated. Anyway, I'm excited for this game just because it's you two. I can't wait to come back next week. I think everybody out there who's watching should come back and tune in and see what happens because somebody's going to win. Well, here's the deal. It could be a tie. It could be a tie. I'm not picking the tie, though. That's basically a loss. I'm going G-Men on the road. Again, I think it's going to be a close game. Giants are good at winning one possession games, and I feel like if it comes down to one possession, the Giants win. And I think Dayball now.
Just my final comment. Do you know who's won more one possession games in the last 5 years than any other team?
The Raiders.
No, it'd be Seattle. Go fuck yourselves.
But what, I mean, are we in the last 5 years or are we in this year? Because we've won the most one possession games this year.
That just means you have the incapability of blowing people out, which we just did to the Chargers. So again, go fuck yourself.
NFHell. Dun. All right, now we're gonna move on. We didn't want to wait till the last game. I thought it would be a nice hype game, but it's fine. It's fine. Sunday night was going to be one of the biggest games of the year, like I was saying. Now with the Packers playing like dog trash on the road at Buffalo, as much as we think the Packers are finally going to come around, Aaron Rodgers is going to finally get his shit together, it's not going to happen. The Bills are way too good of a team. This is their Super Bowl year. They're not going to blow a game like this at home. Sunday Night Football to showcase. Josh Allen is going to pass and run all over this pathetic Packer D. Bills big at home. Rodgers, it doesn't matter. His thumb is hurt. He has no receivers. Did you see his comments today? He said they get like all these, like 20% of the time they're getting it wrong. I mean, like he's like that's once every possession. They go this way once, and it's intercepted, dude. He knows his team is bad. He knows they're bad because they're not right here. Why Devontae Adams was so good? He has a brain, man. He knows everything on the field, and so it's over. Bills win big. Dames.
I like what you're saying, man. I would love Aaron Rodgers to lose 4 games in a row. Has that ever happened in his career? I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
And he's in the prime of his career right now. I mean,
back-to-back
the latter part of it. But yeah, dude, I can't count him out. I can't say that the game's over before it starts because it's fucking Aaron Rodgers, dude. I've seen it 1,000 times. I'm not gonna pick him, but I won't be surprised if we get another fourth quarter like ridiculous game. I won't be surprised. Bills.
Trifecta Jas.
I can say with complete confidence that the Bills will stomp the Packers, Dame.
All right.
They just lost to the Commanders after losing to the Jets, which of course before that they lost to the G-Men.
So what I'm hearing is
they're
lost
done.
to really bad teams. Of course they're not going to be a good team. That's what you just said.
No, wait, I said they lost to the
Jets
Commanders.
are 5-2.
I know, but he just made it sound like
good point.
You lost to 3 bad teams. There's no way you're going to be a good team. That's what you just.
I'm saying they've lost 3 in a row.
I agree with you.
They're playing the best team. Why would they win?
They just lost to 3 bad teams.
Whoa. The Commanders were the only bad team.
All right, let's move on. Bungles at Turds. We all were kind of talking about it earlier. I'm going to start this one off. Monday Night Football, I think, again, the Bengals are kind of getting their Super Bowl mojo back. Burrow is playing MVP level. The Turds are just the Turds. So I think this is kind of a boring Monday night game. I don't think many people are going to tune in. I don't care if it's a rivalry. It's not rivalry when one team's way better than the other.
I can't wait to watch this game. I discovered the Manning cast this week. And so I will be watching the shit out of Monday Night Football from now on. Like, I don't care who the matchup is. Those guys are entertaining. But this is a good matchup, dude. And this is a better matchup that you think because it's in Cleveland. I'm still going Cincinnati, but I think it's maybe a 3-point game at most.
You think
They'll hang in, dude.
Wow, Jasper.
I am going to pick the Bengals as well, guys, and I'm more on Dame's side than yours, Jails. This is a huge game for the Browns. This is their Super Bowl, so the crowd will be rocking. They hate the Bengals. They've all chance against the Bengals because they both have sucked historically for the most part. So I think that's why the rivalry is as big as it is, because this is our chance to get a win at home against now a good team. So they run the ball good.
While Pittsburgh's having a
close.
down year.
They can keep it close.
Okay, well, we'll see. I mean, 20 games over. I mean, a few games, maybe like 500. We'll see. I mean, who knows who's right? Who knows who's wrong?
Oh,
why don't you guys chime in down below? I mean, you're going to agree with me, the champ? You're going to go with these?
Wait, you can't say you're the champ yet.
Yeah, you're
the champ through this week. Through week 7, I am the champ.
So, okay. So the Seahawks are the champ?
Hey, of your division. If the season ended today, which we do those scenarios most times, I would be the champ.
Bro.
Today, the Jets are the 5 seed.
You know what? I love you. I fucking hate loving you guys, but I love you. I mean, I really do.
Hate you.
Do we make your life a living NFHell?
I mean, no, I just can't wait to see where this show goes in coming years, because once we put it together and we get a script and we know what we're doing every week and we have researchers helping us out, it's going to be awesome.
And we have people below commenting all
the
the time.
The new graphics come in for next season. They're fucking fire, dude.
And the Giants will probably be undefeated at this point next season, so it'll be even better.
Yeah,
right.
I bet they will. Yeah, but
it'll be that much more insufferable.
Everybody watching will be like, "This is our NFL." Listening to these 3 talk about their teams.
Right.
They're really good. Anyway,
make sure you comment, subscribe, and if you like the NFL and you watch the show and you have other friends that like the NFL, please tell them about the show. We make this so people can watch it. I love that I've been getting comments back of people actually watching it, and the numbers are going up. And please help us out.
Yeah, we love it.
Help us out.
We'll talk smack all day long. JETS.
All Giants fans.
Go Hawks. Don't forget to speak your piece in the comments section. Also, like and subscribe to Lock 22 Productions. And thank you for listening to NFHell.